Let's next take a look at our CWAKOM analysis. CWAKOM stands for Custom Web Audits Keyword Optimization Manager and has some really amazing data that your content team can use for a variety of different uses. If you go to the Run Audit screen and you have a project set up, you can select the CWAKOM keyword analysis and then just select your profile and hit Start CWAKOM Analysis. Depending how much data you have in your account, this might take a few minutes. It might take a little bit longer to load the first time for the profile. The CWAKOM analysis is also located directly off your business data if you're looking at another business data audit with the CWAKOM analysis. There's a bunch of really interesting data points here. So what we're looking at here is all the Search Console data from the last 16 months. All of this is sortable a variety of different ways. So day, week, month. We can compare time periods. We can look at keywords that are positioned in different positions. 21 or more, 4 to 10, ones that are close to being right at the top of the page. We can also do some quick filters. So we can look at keywords that have high impression, low click, high impression, low click-through rate, and a number of other things we can look at here as well in the data. All this is built so that when you click on things, you can add or remove them instantaneously. You can also look at create what we call topic buckets. If your website is about a bookstore, you can have topic buckets for horror and fantasy and sci-fi and things like that are in the URLs. You can also create content groups that will actually look at the URL structure and pull those pages and look at them kind of side by side. So if you wanted to look at all of the horror books, you could click on horror if you set it up that way, and then see what the URLs look like for that. For each of the keywords that pop up here, we can click on the keyword. We can see which ones are branded when we set that up. And we can actually click here and see which pages are actually ranking and getting impressions or clicks for these individual keywords. We can also see what countries are serving the data and performance over time. A lot of really interesting data here. As we go down the page, we can also see top pages. If we click on a page, we can also see embedded data for this page. These are the top queries over this time period for that page. This will allow you to see if pages have decayed in value over time. If there are opportunities to also rewrite content on your website if you have a larger website. We can see branded versus non-branded clicks. We can see new rankings that have showed up in the last 30 days by position and keyword. We can see the trend. We can see which devices are giving us the most click impressions. And then we can also see page indexing status. So if you do have a website with a lot of content and maybe not everything is indexed, you can actually go through here and we can see over time how things are getting indexed and if there are any issues to identify. This is one of my favorite parts of the tool, the indexation timeline. So we can actually look and see very easily what content on the website hasn't been updated in Search Console in the longest period of time. We can sort these by stale, moderate, and fresh. So the fresh ones are ones that have been indexed recently, where the stale ones are ones that have not been indexed in a long period of time. We see this top page here hasn't been reindexed in 250 days. If this was an important page or a money page for our website, we might want to optimize or change this page, add some new information to it. So, very valuable information for your content team. As we go down here, we can see them sorted in a different way. So, we can see the ones that have not been crawled the longest. As we go down here, we can see pages that have been indexed but not crawled. We can see content groups of the pages. So, a lot of really good data here that's going to be useful for content teams as far as what content to look at and what content to go after if you want to increase your ranking for organic content. Specifically, the CWAKOM analysis is available with any business data account that you set up.